the question becomes, as God promised to make us a new heart, new spirit, well, how does God do better than the best that he had? And the answer is, and was, as he told Paul, my grace is sufficient unto thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. And he that is faithful in least is faithful in much. The greatness of our God is that to the tiniest aspect of his presence, he pays as much certitude, as much attention as possible. That's a lot of possible. To the smallest, as he does to the greatest. And think about how expansive the creation, and we're talking about spiritual and earthly, it's just, but he pays as much. So he's true to the tiniest, right? That's why he's so holy through and through, right? Well, who or what is the least? Us. We're the tiniest. Oh, thank you, Jesus. So what does he do? He comes into mortality. We were the tiniest before we fell. We got even tinier after we fell. And he comes into that tininess, that mortality. For my strength is made perfect in weakness. And he reacts inside humanity, inside mortality, to all the weakness, all the pains and all the sufferings and all the confusions and all of it. And he builds new strength that didn't exist before, new understanding that didn't exist before, new faith, even new faith. For when the Father abandoned him on the cross, he'd never experienced that disconnect before. And Satan surrounded him all around. What God you see to God? It's a half-truth. Because if you look outward where he's directing to his presence, there's no goodness anywhere. Because there's no goodness in Satan. And, see, I told you there's no God, but Jesus, he's feeling all of that. Beside all the pains of crucifixion and all of that isolation, now the Father is departed. Father, why hast thou forsaken me? So all this pressing, but he looks inside to the reality, the presence of goodness in him, and the expansiveness of the presence of that goodness. And through that goodness, he sees the Father, and he says, it's finished. What's finished? Making the new heart, new spirit for us, because the last thing he had to do was go through death faithfully.